was a famous yodeler from Chicago way. He had a boogie style, he yodeled every day. He was the top man at his craft, but then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, the yodeling reveille. He's the boogie-woogie yodeler of Company B. They made him yodel bugle calls for Uncle Sam. It really brought him down because he couldn't jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next day the cap went out and drafted a band. And now the company jumps when he yodels reveille. He's the boogie-woogie yodeler of Company B. He's the boogie-woogie yodeler of Company B. He was a boogie-woogie yodeler of Company B. He's as busy as a buzz bee. When he sings, he makes the company jump A to the bar. He's a boogie-woogie yodeler of Company B. He yodels A to the bar. In boogie rhythm, he can't sing a note if the basic guitar isn't with him. He's the boogie-woogie yodeler of Company B. He puts the boys to sleep with boogie every night, and wakes them in the same way in the early light. They clap their hands and stamp their feet, because they know how he sings when someone gives him a beat. He really breaks it up when he yodels reveille. He's the boogie-woogie yodeler of Company B. Jump when he yodels reveille. He's the boogie-woogie yodeler of Company B. Ho-dee-da-lo, 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 ho-dee-da-lo. He makes the company jump when he yodels reveille. He's the boogie-woogie yodeler of Company B. Ho-dee-da-lo.
Sunday night, airport lounge, round about 8:15. Tight black jeans and a white silk shirt, older than she seems. Wide dark eyes and a slender face, all alone she waits. Tall and still, never moves until they open up the race. As the passengers come through the door, I wonder who you're waiting for. It's not the man in the shorts and tan, not the girl with the stud and curves, not the boy with a broken heart. It's not the aging matriarch, it's not the suit from Baltimore, not the girl in the pinafore, not the vagabond troubadour. I wonder who you're waiting for. I wonder who you're waiting for. Long hair dark as the Gucci bag, hanging by her side, old gold chain slung around her neck, diamonds in her eyes. And I find myself wondering just how much they're worth. I'm sure she knows love's undertoken sometimes cost the earth. As the passengers come across the floor, shows. She waits and waits and waits, and waits and waits and waits. It's not the girl with the long blonde hair, not the man in the steel wheelchair, not the boy coming back from the war. I wonder who you're waiting for. It's not the girl with the champagne eyes, not the stud with the bedroom lies, not the boy from Ecuador. I wonder who you're waiting for. I wonder who you're waiting for.
I can feel your shoulders been getting kinda colder. Once you used to smolder, you'd be giving me the si senor. But I've been living here in Greenland with Frosty the Snowman. I don't begin to understand, just waiting for the ice to thaw. Guess I must have done something wrong. This winter's going on too long. Still got way too many clothes on. We could leave some laundry on the floor. So honey, just a little clue. What's a lonely boy to do, living in his igloo, waiting for the ice to thaw? Feeling like the Titanic, you're doing damage down below. If you lose the cryogenics, you can save a lonely soul. Living out here on the tundra, I feel I'm going under. Tell me, is it any wonder, waiting for the ice to thaw? Like a sky to the Antarctic, I need some fire on the snow. Can you tell me where you parked it? Got the key, I wanna go. And since the mercury's been falling, the engine it's been stolen, the antifreeze is calling. We could kick it over like before. Battle with the elements. Tell me where the ring of fire went. Here in the winter of my discontent, waiting for the ice to thaw. Got some corn that needs a popping, waiting for the ice to thaw. But the temperature keeps dropping, waiting for the ice to thaw. Girl, I'll even take you shopping, waiting for the ice to thaw.
old friends, dreaming I am back with those pals of mine in the good times once again.
I see the mountain trail we used to ride, the Murray River flowing,
where once stood the homestead of my youth in the days of old Cancoven. Memories, sweet memories of the days when we were younger. We'd ride 100 miles for a lady's smile
to a dance at Umber. I hear the haunting strains of hobble trains and bells on cattle roaming.
Just down the too long track I ride, going home to old Cancoven. Hoofbeats echo down the range from Brumbies on the run.
White-faced cattle string along through the mist in the morning sun,
where the GI River meets the Murray with a song that never ends, like the everlasting mateship there in the handshake of a friend. Memories, sweet melodies of the songs we sang together.
We were mustering then with the best of men
and shared the saddle leather.
What a welcome sight when we were riding back to the homestead fire glowing.
Through the dark of the night to see that guiding light of home in old Cancoven. Through the dark of the night to see that guiding light of home in old Cancoven.
Pictures of places, memories of faces lost on me. I see you running, and I wonder how long till you find your feet. I think you know what I'm thinking. I know you feel it too. All the pressure in the moment when you have to choose. Well, you can bide your time for the rest of your life. Keep your options open so you don't have to decide. Are you waiting for excuses to materialize? Or does it feel like failure? Everyone changes, working our way through these fallen leaves. While the branches are breaking, you can't help mistaking the forest for the trees. I know there's no one right decision, but you just can't go on stumbling blind. Or you can bide your time for the rest of your life. Keep your options open so you don't have to decide. Are you waiting for excuses to materialize? Or does it feel like failure? Same ground, betting that you found the faith you need. You say your future's in limbo, with your head in the cloud. Don't look down, I am holding you up with my feet on the ground. We can make sense of the pictures, places, memories, faces that were lost on the way. Or you can bide your time for the rest of your life. Keep your options open so you don't have to decide. Are you waiting for excuses to materialize? Or you can bide your time for the rest of your life. Keep your options open so you don't have to decide. Are you waiting for excuses to materialize? Or is it fear of failure? Or is it fear of failure?
A long time ago, by a railway line, there lived a young boy with a face a bit like mine. He'd watch the steam trains rolling by. The days were long and the little boy's eyes were wide. He'd rush outside when he'd hear the sound of a slow goods train heading out of town. He'd swing on the gate and with a great big grin, he'd wave at the drivers and the drivers waved back at him. If you close your eyes, you can hear that whistle still. And the clatter of the trains running back to Erskineville. He'd help his mum hang the washing on the line. The sheets were as white as the clouds up in the sky. But next thing you know, there'd be a sooty old train, and you can understand why Mum had complained. He'd stand on the bridge at Hurlston Park Station, the keenest loco driver in the nation. And it didn't seem to matter if it was rainy or fine, life was pretty good beside that railway line. If you close your eyes, you can hear that whistle still. And the clatter of the trains running back to Erskineville. Well, I never did get to drive a train. Now there's famine and floods and war and acid rain. But when my little boy grins and waves to his dad, I think to myself, well, things aren't all that bad. And though my hair's getting more than a little bit grey, and the world seems to turn a bit quicker every day, I can still see through that young boy's eyes those endless days and steam trains rolling by. If you close your eyes, you can hear that whistle still. And the clatter of the trains running back to Erskineville. If if you close your eyes, you can hear that whistle still. And the clatter of the trains running back to Erskineville. A long time ago by a railway line, there lived a young boy with a face a bit like mine. I can see him still with his eyes so wide and those endless days beside.